Okay, so this is the apple tree. Yeah, that's what you think it is. A lot of cicadas. Just hanging on for dear life. How y'all doing? I'm really glad you guys don't eat foliage, or else we would have a problem. Like, are you just basking? I mean, and then over here, another cicada hotspot is the summer sweet, although they don't seem to be in here right now. This is where they sing to us in the morning. Ah, there's one in there. You can just barely see him. Ah, there's a couple. Hi there, derpy bugs. Now just hanging out. Oh, it seems like I ticked one off. They've been hanging out in here. This is our butterfly garden. The evening primrose is very, very happy. So yeah, so that's the summer sweet. This came from Phyllis. It's Clethra anifolia. And it is proving to be a lovely focal point for the butterfly garden. And it's the butterfly garden because that's our milkweed. That is the tuberosa. We also have some incarnata across the way. But there's the butterfly basking stone. And this is St. John's wort. It's very pretty. And then of course there's a colony of evening primrose and some snapdragons, a whole bunch of gladiolus. And the cicadas have also been in the lemon balm. So, and a couple of other things. There's garden phlox, and I can't remember what that spiky stuff is. So, and veggies. There's some more milkweed popping up there. And then coming around here, this is the patio area. I've been doing some work. There's potatoes, cannas. I'm actually doing a little bit of building, so it's not very photogenic right now. I need to finish making this. So I have thyme and basil. There's rose thyme and orange thyme in there. And this broad-leafed plant right here is pineapple sage. That will be glorious later on. So we have a couple of figs that I need to take out of this box because they're not growing very well. And earlier today there was a cicada hanging in here like, draw me one of your French bugs. It's gone now. But yeah, cicadas all over the apple tree. That was really weird. Big derpy bugs. Oh, the garage garden. So those two tall things there, that's red twig dogwood. And then there's phlox, and there's a ginormous hosta buried in there in our rain bucket. And the greenhouse is up, but I'm not ready to, it's not ready for its close-up yet because I still have to fill things. And going in the greenhouse, trying not to walk over the carcasses of many, many dead cicadas. Ugh, gross. Yeah, I'm gonna have some, I guess, hothouse cucumbers, I guess. These guys are waiting to go in there. That's gonna be a blueberry at one point. Nasturtium's happy. And then this is my little, this is my little patio area. Oh, here we go. So this is the other batch of milkweed that I have. I'm so glad I got the supports up in time so these don't flop. So yeah, the milkweed's looking good. More snapdragons, and I love dianthus. Of course, it's sort of in between its flowering. I have no idea what this is. It looks vaguely like potatoes, but I'm not sure. Fairly sure I put it there. Oh, and my clematis is called niobe. It's a beautiful, deep, deep purple clematis. It has like velvety flowers. It's just very pretty. And this spidery thing, I think is cleome. I think it's cleome. I believe it's cleome. We'll find out. And this is candy tuft. And I think there's aster in there if it decides to live. And strawberries. So this is the porch area. And I finally got smart and decided, you know, lettuce really hates all this sun. And if I want to eat salads all the time, I mean, I'm working on salads. I haven't really been able to digest them quite as much. And it's like, hey, when I'm standing, I can see my feet now. Hello, feet. Hadn't seen you in like a decade. So, for those who don't know what that was, I had bariatric surgery. That's why I'm like giddy about my feet. So, yeah, the lettuce is very happy in this spot because this is Chrissy's Japanese maple, and it provides beautiful shade. I love this tree. So this is our little shade garden. So it keeps the lettuce happy, and I have the coleus and nasturtium, and there's a begonia. So I'm hoping that the nasturtium will just climb right up this and hug the begonia. So we shall see. And I have a story about this sedum, about my mother. So all of this sedum here that you see, and this clump here, and some of this clump ended up way over there. You can see it. This sedum had been on my mother's front porch in South Carolina when I was in high school. It was specifically in that white pot right there. That pot's now filled with mint. So this sedum, it's called Autumn Joy. About, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I took it out of the pot and it was a little clump. And yeah, it's been very happy. A few people, Alexis and a couple of other people, actually took this giant clump that was all filling in this area so we could have a little walk through to the front yard. And now I have planted some thyme that I hope will fill in this area very nicely. I am still something of a novice. I figure plants know what to do once you get them in the ground. I just try not to kill them. Forsythia. So that's a really pissed off Loropetalum. That's the rest of the sedum. It just keeps growing and growing. And I don't know how that hosta's happy there, but that's a ginormous hosta. Kristen, that's the Empress Wu hosta that you talked me into getting, by the way. I think that's her. It's either her or the one next to her. And that is the laurel that was kind of really pissed off at first, but has really, I don't know, it's really, I don't know, it seems happy now. There's Chrissy's Laura petalums. That's those big ones there. They're a little happier than mine. So yeah, I wanted some privacy, so I put things here. But yeah, this little garden tour was brought to you by cicadas. I was sitting in the office minding my own business, and the boy was like, Tammy, Tammy. I was like, what? Chrissy and I built this fountain. I love this fountain. Yeah. Gardening gets me out of my head. It's been very healing since Mom died. She's loved the stuff that I've done. She bought a lot of plants, which was very nice. And these wine bottles, these are little terracotta spikes called Plant Nanny. They are passive watering. So as the plants need water, they just fit a wine bottle. Isn't that great? Love them. Lavender. Absolutely love lavender. So once I get the greenhouse filled, I'll take you guys in it. The greenhouse was a gift from Danielle. Squish, squish, squish. Those of you who get that, I love you. And then I will mint tomatoes. The tomatoes are going to go in the greenhouse. Those tomatoes will likely go in the greenhouse too. That right there, this little guy right there, that's Doc Burns' hydrangea. Doing very nice. But I'll take you around the corner and show you Mom's rose bush. And yeah, there will be more. But for now, that's it. Go little cicadas, do your thing.